Hey, what's going on, good people? This is Tori with Datingwright, back at you once again with another reaction video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Miss Lynn Richardson. She's a financial advisor out in, I think she's in the Atlanta, Georgia area, but I remember seeing her talking points on a show that she did with, I think it was T.I. or Tyler Perry. I think it was T.I. But she's a financial advisor. I think she's been an ex-manager too, but she definitely has some very sound financial advice that she gives to folks. But in this particular video clip, she's going to be talking about women who are not wanting to date a man that make less money than them. But she's a great example of a model that a lot of women need to follow. I think her and her husband has been together for the last 26 years. She's a six-figure breadwinner in her home, like her and her husband. She's been making more money than him. And we all see that this is a big topic going around on social media. You see a lot of the ladies calling in talking about, oh, the guy got to make the same amount of money I do, or he got to make more money than me. But she has a very interesting take that she takes on it. So let's get into it. But before we get into any of this, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share the video. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into this breakdown.
So one of the big things that we're facing as women, as black women in particular, and it just is what it is. And you are going to have to make a choice. Are you going to allow this thing to keep you in bondage? Or are you going to find your path to freedom? And the thing that we are facing and dealing with is, in many cases, or in lots of cases, the woman makes more money than the man. I've been happily married for 26 years to Demetrius Richardson. As I said, Grandma B planted the seed in my life, and Demetrius Richardson surely has watered it. But it's no secret that for the great majority of our relationship, I have been the breadwinner. But for me, that doesn't mean anything, because his love, his courage, his protection, his caring for me and our children, that is the way that I've been able to make money. Without him doing the things that he has done, I wouldn't be able to make our money. It is our money. So I know that a lot of you are in new relationships, or you are in relationships that need some fixing, or you are in relationships that need some guidance, and you're not there yet, and it's okay. So I have gotten so many inboxes and DMs and messages on my website from women who want to be free, and you're trying to figure out, okay, so how am I going to make this work? I make more money than him. And if you are anything like me, you grew up with the grandmama that said, what's yours is yours, and what's his is yours. Yeah, that's what my grandma said. She was like, listen now, always keep some money to the side, and what's yours is yours, and what's his is yours. Now, I love Grandma B, but, Grandma B passed at the age of 98. She hadn't had a man for about 50 years, all right? Maybe a little bit more than that, 50 or maybe even 60 years, okay? So I cannot take on that belief system and make it apply to me in the life that I'm living today. Times have changed. Women are getting more education. Women are, back when she was coming up, women couldn't even buy a house without their husband. Women, in many cases, couldn't have a bank account. Women stayed home. So things were different then. So some of the things that your mama, your big mama, and your Medea, that they're teaching you, love them, give them a kiss, smile, or do whatever, but you can't apply that stuff today, okay? You're going to be alone if you try to apply some of that stuff.
I love the fact that she brought that up, talking about her grandmother, because everybody has that older female family member in your life, whether it's an aunt, it's a older female cousin. They have all the relationship advice in the world, and unfortunately, they don't have a man, or they don't have a relationship themselves. Their love life is just a mess. It's all based on sexual encounters and just partners. The best part of this is that she did not take her grandmother's advice, because it was the wrong advice, because her grandmother didn't have the results that she was looking for. She had been alone for the last 50 years. So I think it says a lot about telling women the truth. And I'm glad that she made this point, because there are a lot of women out there they are taking advice from women who don't have the same outcomes that they want to see in their life. Like they're not married, they're not in a relationship. And another good point I want to make about a lot of the women that are complaining about how much money the man makes, a lot of times it's only because the lady or the women who are asking these requirements of men, they are usually broke too. They are usually making not a lot of money themselves, so it's almost like they just want to have that extra income in to help them out as well, and they should. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You want a partner to come in and help out and be able to hold their own weight, no question about it. So, but I think a lot of women just go overboard with it simply because they're not at that financial place themselves. Now, if they had money, like, a lot of these, successful six-figure earning women do, it's usually not a big issue. It's usually not a big issue, especially if it's a man that a woman is really in love with. I mean, look at the Cherie Winfield situation, the old girl from I think she's on Real House. She's one of the housewives of Atlanta, where she got with the prison inmate guy, just brought him home and trying to marry him. But I don't think they're together anymore. I'm not sure, but you see how a woman, when she's got her money together, she can just go pick a man. You know what I'm saying? Money is not an issue. It's only an issue at times when a lot of the women that's looking for these relationships, they are pretty much struggling too. But women like her are definitely rare, especially in the black community. And for all the women out there that was complaining about Kevin Samuels' message, they don't like his tone, they still gonna complain about Miss Richardson here. So I'm glad that she was able to do that post and put out this message, because it's like women got all this education, they got all this money, but you still want a man to pay for everything. There is a disconnect there. Like, geez, it's not that serious who's paying for everything. I've talked to married couples before when the wife out earns the husband, and I asked them, like, has there ever been an issue in the marriage? And the answer was always no. Like, if anything, she took most of her money to help elevate her husband's career. And these are the couples that has been together for like 25 years up under their belt. But I love her message, so you guys make sure you go over and check out her message. This is definitely some advice that Western women need to listen to. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and share the video as much as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.